Alright, how's it everyone? I'm once again filming this back to back to the last episode. So we finished up with the interior, now it's time to get on to the outside, which is definitely going to be the biggest challenge. So I wanted to get started today. It's fucking mint, it's a bit windy but really mint day today. So we're going to get stuck in on the engine bay first. Super oiled up and everything over the years and just hasn't had, I guess the best attention for some time. So we're going to get started on degreasing that. I'm just going to move it on to the cobbles around the corner and let's get started. Alright, for this one it's going to be pretty simple. I don't know if you remember, I bought these when I was at Ripco. They were just on clearance, so that'd be good to get to a smaller spot and just one to do all the bigger bits. Yeah, this is just a random spray bottle that I had in the garage, but just filled with that with just sort of common degreaser, or even truck degreaser works. Diluted 50-50 with water. Kasha electric plastic here. Just had a quick break because I had to mow the lawns. I had some dinner, so just finished up with doing the exhaust and the wheels, which are looking good. And I also just did the engine bay as well, so that's looking all mint. I did end up tearing the cover that was on this, or like the broken piece, just because it was all disintegrating in my hand. So I ripped that off and we'll just paint that black at some point. And then also the wheels, the brakes, which I will end up repainting at some point anyway. We'll get on to washing it now, and then I will pull it in and we'll start clay barring. In between that, I will hop on the laptop though and show you what I'm talking about when I keep saying AI in these videos. So what we're going to do is hop on to ChatGPT, and then in the free version it's only projects. You can't sort of create your own sort of GPT as such. So we're going to create a project, and then I'm just going to put the title in, cosmetic sort of vehicle care assistant. Pretty boring, but you can obviously put whatever you want. While we're doing that, I am just going to pop over to this prompt. So this is sort of the instructions that we're going to give it. I have to give a shout out to Liam Otley and the team, because at the team on Morningside, because I sort of have used their sort of structure of prompting because it works super well. I sort of just customize it to work for me. So if we go through role as sort of job title, job description I should say, So if you're an automotive, cosmetic and aesthetic specialist focused on preserving, restoring and tastefully upgrading a vehicle's visual and tactile condition. You specialize in detailing, paint preservation, cosmetic upgrades and interior care, particularly for aging vehicles where originality and safe restoration matter. Your advice is practical, realistic and DIY friendly, and your tone should be knowledgeable yet approachable, like a friend in the garage who knows what they're doing. Right, so then we've got the tasks here. So the purpose is to help the user care for, maintain and enhance the cosmetic aspects of their car through actual step-by-step guidance. So that it will, sort of make sure it focuses on assisting with the following areas like exterior care, paint protection, wheels and tires, so on and so forth. The specifics are just the specific things that it sort of needs to focus on and sort of be wary about, the context. So the example was just a Twitter chase, and then I've got my car and then it's the description. For the people that wants to talk about, and then sort of these are example prompts. So these are the sort of example questions that it can get, and sort of giving a model answer. Notes are sort of just reminding it of the most important things. I'm going to go over and I'm going to copy and paste this, paste that in, and press go and see what sort of answer we get from ChatGPT. Cool, sweet. Got it. I'll operate in that automotive, cosmetic and aesthetic specialist role from now on. That means our responsibility will be focused on cosmetic care, detailing and tasteful visual restoration. Cool. What we're going to do now is get on to clay barring the car. So this is sort of why I wanted to do this step first. There's probably a few people out there that might go, oh, this seems a bit boring, like this doesn't seem that good, but this is very like entry level to the stuff we're sort of working on, and I will start using sort of the paid version of ChatGPT as we go on, when it starts to get into the more detailed stuff that also is good to keep a record of, and this is sort of perfect for it. Probably people out there that are going to say, well, why don't you just search this up on Google, and which is a fair point, but I think with this being able to sort of record it all and have it there and be able to go back on what you've sort of said and spoken about, and then when we get into using sort of the paid version of ChatGPT, where you get to sort of build your GPTs with sort of knowledge, links to external data like manuals and things like that, is where it will sort of become more important. So for now, I'm just going to ask it some question like, I want to claim my car. What is the best process for doing this? And what's super good is that obviously you can have the ChatGPT app on your phone, so I can just pull it up and have it there. And I only probably really need to look at this once, and well, maybe once or twice before I know what I'm going to do, because it is fairly simple. But yeah, it definitely will be handy. So we'll go here. Clay bar removes water contaminants. Cool. What you'll need: clay bar, synthetic clay lubricant, pH neutral car shampoo. That's something I definitely don't have and I probably won't be using. But step-by-step process, so wash thoroughly, dry the car, prepare the clay, knead into a flat pad, blah blah blah, lubricate generously, clay gently, wipe and inspect, rewash or quick detail. Some common mistakes with clay barring that it can make, after clay, and then a link to a YouTube video. See, this is perfect. This is a very epic video.
Down here in the Mark's garage today, we're working on a 2007 Chevy Silverado.
But yeah, you guys get the point. So yeah, it's super handy. Like, this is obviously just the free version, but at least you're able to sort of go back to your project. Wanted to add a new chat, but just had that about clay barring and sort of recopy and paste the prompt in there. That's you can do that too. Let's get back to filming in the field, because I far more prefer that than having the camera sitting in front of a laptop with me. So let's get into clay barring this car.
Okay, the doors on the shed are fucking super loud, so you're not really going to be able to hear me while I'm talking. But I'm going to get into clay barring this and just bang it out really quickly.
I'm drying the car off. I didn't even notice that. In the daytime, there's shit that was conveniently pretty much all just on the scoop. That's fucking handy, eh?
right, everyone, I'm going to end this video off here. I just want to say quickly to anyone that thinks that these videos are fucking boring, I completely agree with you. I'm super keen to get past sort of the cleaning and detailing stage. The next video hopefully will be sort of the last one we have to make, you know, with regards to detailing the car. So I've just got to sort of do a cut and polish and wax it. And then from there, it's sort of moving on to hopefully some cooler things. And I just want to say that I really appreciate the feedback that I've got on the last couple of videos. I know there isn't too many viewers just yet. But if any of you guys do have suggestions on videos that you would like me to film with the car or anything else, just sort of let me know in the comments. I do really appreciate you watching today's video if you got all the way through to now, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.